guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out the brand new LA Girl Pro Matte HD foundation. I am so excited about this launch because I love the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation, and this brand are a really good price point. Like, this is £10 on Beauty Base, so if it works, definitely a really good price. So let's try this out. Mine is in the shade Light Tan. Wow, this is quite watery. So is their Pro Coverage foundation actually. Oh, looks like a good match. This is supposed to be medium to high coverage, which I like. I don't usually go for matte foundations though. Oh, I'm having a breakout over here. You've got your work cut out here, mate. Let's see how you perform. Hopefully you are full coverage, because I need you today. So I've just applied a thin layer. I'm going to blend it in with the LA Girl blending sponge, which I've never actually tried before, but I actually really like it. It's so soft. It's like a beauty blender but bigger and cheaper, which is a bonus because beauty blenders are so expensive. Okay, so it's not covering my spots, which is fine. I don't actually mind that because most foundations don't, to be honest. I see foundations as just a base, and then if I've got spots and redness, I'll cover it up with concealer, because I find that foundations that cover your spots and they have that amount of coverage, they're usually cakey. So far, I like how this is blending. It is definitely matte. And this foundation says that it has a suede finish, which I didn't really understand when I read it. But now that it's on my skin, I get it. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just matte but kind of like velvety, if that makes sense. Why do people compare foundations to different types of fabric? Why would you want your face to look like fabric? But you know what I mean? Like, it just has that kind of finish. It's blending out really evenly. It's not clinging or anything, which sometimes I find that matte foundations can do. Do you know what? That thin layer was enough. Is it slightly too dark? I might have to bronze my neck. Oh, by the way, it's really early in the morning, so the sun's shining right through that window and you can see it on this side of my face. I'm sorry, I just thought that I would wear this for a full day and see how it performs, but I like the way that it's applied. It looks really nice. Like I said, I'm not usually into a matte foundation, so I am gonna apply the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna apply a highlighter. So far, I'm impressed, and I really like this sponge as well. So with their shade variety, they've got a couple of light shades. They've got a white foundation, which is great if you want to lighten up your foundation. I have their white Pro Coverage foundation, and I find it so handy just to kind of customize my foundation shade. They've got a really good selection of medium shades, which is great for me. They've got two dark shades, which I feel like they could definitely have more dark shades, but at the same time, a lot of brands just don't have that variety, and I just think in general brands just need to extend their darker shade range, to be honest. And some brands need to extend their lighter shade range, because some brands, and I'm not including LA Girl because they do a white foundation, it's literally white, but some brands, honestly, like their palest foundation is what some pale girls look like when they're tanned, which is ridiculous. But I like the fact that this has a yellow undertone. I feel like it definitely suits my skin quite well. I think I might bronze my neck up a little bit because it's slightly darker than I would normally go for. I'm gonna go and put the rest of my makeup on, and I'm gonna check in with you in a few hours at lunchtime and see how this has worn. So I'm back, guys. It's 4 hours later, as you can probably tell, because the lighting has changed. But I did put my makeup on as I normally would, as you can tell, on top of this foundation. I did use less powder, actually. I'm not used to wearing a matte foundation, and it definitely didn't need as much powder as I normally wear. Usually I have to kind of mattify my T-zone after a couple of hours, which hasn't happened. It's literally just stayed matte. I did add some intense glow to my cheekbones, but what I will say is it completely mattified my face, obviously, but then it allowed me to just kind of add glow where I wanted it, whereas usually, like I said, throughout the day I would have to powder. I'd say that I would probably wear this on a night out, but maybe not during the day. It's a little bit full coverage for me personally during the day, but on a night out, I know for a fine fact, this is not gonna budge. Like, my face just does not feel oily or sticky or anything. It is quite lightweight, even though it's full coverage, which is nice because I don't like cakey, heavy foundations, and this just isn't like that at all. So I'm going to come back to you in another 4 hours. I'm going to give this 8 hours because that's how long I would normally wear foundation for. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Keep your fingers crossed that this holds up. It's 6 o'clock, it's 9 hours later, I am back, and I've rubbed my red lipstick off, which is why my face is stained. But I think this has held up really well. It's slightly shinier around my forehead. I haven't powdered throughout the day, and I've got a little bit of creasing around my nose. I'll insert a little clip here so you can see, and you can kind of see my pores a little bit, but this honestly happens with most of my foundations unless I powder throughout the day. So I think that it's held up very well, to be honest, and usually I do go quite shiny if I don't powder, so I am quite impressed with that. I do like the finish of it. Like I said, it is heavier than I'm used to, so I would only wear this for a night out probably. It's definitely heavier than what I would personally wear for during the day, but I think that if you're into a full coverage foundation and you like a matte finish, then I think you'd really like this. And again, it's £10. If you do have dry skin or spot prone skin, this probably wouldn't work for you because it is gonna cling to any dry patches and any like spots or texture and stuff like that. All matte foundations do, so they kind of look better if your skin is clear. I do have this hormonal breakout over here, which, I mean, it's sat on top of quite well, to be honest, but it's not like properly textured. It's just a few individual spots. I know for a fact when I have like texture on my forehead and stuff, like when my skin isn't great, matte foundations never work for me. So let me know if you'll be trying this foundation out. Have you tried the Pro Coverage one? Did you like that one? Because I think I slightly prefer that one. It's just slightly more dewy and it's better for my skin type personally, but I do definitely have to powder during the day with that one. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if there are any other foundations or any other makeup products that you'd like me to try out, and I will. And I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did to let me know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!